Okay guys, so I am ready, I have everything set up, but I wasn't in the toilet for 3.5 hours, so I need to go after the Ghost League Championships. And right after my toilet, I will start the game. Huge apologize to all the players, I'm sorry for that. I tried to calculate it perfectly, but life got along. So, excuse me one more time, I will quickly go to the toilet and we will start with the first match. During that time, go to BSL YouTube group, go to BSL Patreon, go everything. Yeah. Show you me your, yeah, show love. Mr. Mano, you are too good, too good. Okay guys, looks like I am ready. We can start BSL Race Championship. Let's look at the chat. We have Crossy playing first. Let me introduce you the players first. Sorry for that, I'm too quick today. So we have Dawid, Gostak and Zakwe or Bonny, Crossy, Avilov and Ziki, Nayoken, Terror and SPX. So excellent matches. Let's ask the Protoss team who is playing first. Okay, I will create the game. It will be the match between Crossy and someone else, some interesting Super Gosu Hyper player. Who will that be? We will find out in a few seconds. Okay, so the first map will be Gladiator, and I'm creating it. Okay, I just added Zakwe to the tournament. Goes to dark. That will be goes to dark. Map of this battle will happen. This battle will happen on a Gladiator. So let's get and check out the map, and it looks like we are ready. So let's get the game number 1 of the race championships, day 7, daytime, then 10, excuse me. This will be Goes to Dark versus Crossy. So super Gosu match. And let's not take any additional seconds and let's get right into it. So Super Gosu players will show you some super skills. Oh, it's me, sorry. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I wasn't casting for a while, but I feel like once in a while, even Zero should cast so he will not forget how to speak English. And spawning on the bottom right location, we are having Super Gosu Zerg from Canada. This is Crossy. And in the top right location, Super Gosu Protoss from Peru. This is Gosu. Both Crossy and Gosu Dark are qualifying for the Pro League very frequently, and they are both in the they are both advancing to the round of 16 very frequently. So I think they can give us very good game. If I would have to be honest, I'm giving a little bit more edge to the Crossy just because how well he's playing. Like, I'm a Zerg, so I can appreciate good Zerg, and Crossy is a very good Zerg player. But I can also appreciate the skill of Gosu Dark because he's a player who I think increased his skill, like maybe besides Striker. Also Crossy increased his skill a lot, but Gosu Dark is one of the players who developed his skill, who increased his skill very significantly compared to the moment when I started playing, when I came back in 2017, 2018, 2019 until now. So for the last 2 years, Gosu Dark really got up in his skills. So I really think that he has a shot against Crossy. It's not like 2 years ago. I would probably say that Crossy has 80% chance, but now I would say it's 55 to 45%. And do we have? Oh. What? Thank you, Mr. Perez. Mr. Octoberzek, are you playing or not? Like, if you are playing, then it's bad that you are here. Okay, so we have Nexus first into the Forge against double hatch. What? Was it double hatch? Was it double hatch? I think it was, right? It has to be hatched before the pool. So this is extremely greedy opening from our Zerg player, and it will definitely pay off in these circumstances because Kostak will he has no option to punish him. The best punishment is to cannon rush him, but cannon rush will not work because, as you can see, Crossy is already prepared for that with this drone, so he would scout it immediately and would have time to react and adjust to it. And also, it's not enough time to do it right now. So what Gosudak is doing, he is playing as greedy as he can himself. So he can see that this is a triple hatchery, you will not apply. This is Gladiator, yes, Mr. Cat. So you can see that we are he's playing against very greedy Zerg, so he's playing very greedy himself. As you can see, he placed a gas, he's starting mining gas, and he just started his cannon. He's delaying his cybernetic core for very long time, in my opinion. He's just starting it. Crossy though is going for the layer and droning up massively, so the fact Zealot will apply some pressure. So Gosudak, it's not even like he wants to kill plenty of units, it's more like he wants to force some links. He wants to force those larvas not to be drones but to be links. So even if he will force 4 links and he will kill 2, I think it should be good for him, even though that it's 100 minerals against 50. If he will kill 1 drone, that will be also great. But this is a great micro from Crossy, look at that. Oh, but Gosudak is very sneaky, he was able to get the Zealot on top of the drone, and those drones are not mining for a long time, so this is also a damage you can calculate very simply, but it also matters a lot. And Gosudak will be able to scout that the Spire is just started, so he will know that the Spire timing is extremely fast. So that's very good scouting, and also forcing those links, forcing this drone pool. Those are the small victories for Protoss that he really needs against this opening. Mr. Manu, thank you very much for the support again. Mr. Manu, thank you very much for again support. This is a Happy Easter, I believe. So Happy Easter. A nice micro from Gosudak. He was able to pull additional drone from mining. I don't know, Mr. Octoberzek, maybe. Who knows? It's possible that Zergs will win. I believe all 3 teams can win today. So speed for the links is done. Mr. Octoberzek, thank you for hyping for putting those spells or something. If I will have 50,000 of those points, I will be able to boost the project and we will be in the main page. Right now I have, guys, I will tell you right now I have okay, let's use it. Let's go. Let's boost the project. Mr. Manu is super costly as always. So did I boost the project? Thank you. Okay. So thank you very much, guys. Project has been busted. Let's see if it will give anything. Or it's just for fun. So we have plenty of drones for Crossy. Look at the supplies, guys. Like, imagine you are a Zerg who is starting the game from 36 drones or 40 drones and 2 links. This is incredible value for for our Zerg player right now. And I don't know what's the plan of Ghost to Dark to keep up with this game, because so far it's like, for now it's very good situation for... Oh, and Ghost Dark needs to be careful. It's very good situation for our... Oh, and he lost the first Scourge, so this is a very good situation for our Zerg, and very bad situation for our Protoss. We already have a 6th hatchery being placed from Crossy, so not only he got the Scourges to deny scouting from Protoss, so he can't freely fly around with those coursers, he also has a good enough economy and 6 hatcheries to start pumping those Hydras, so there is additional clock on Ghost to Dark. I don't know if he's aware of that, but there will be some very powerful Hydra push coming with 6 hatches, and it would be good for Ghost to Dark if he will have a Storm at that time, and so maybe some additional cannons. But we can see that Cross is adding additional drones, so he wants to saturate those bases very well. We can see that Ghost to Dark is trying to use very sneaky strategy. I really like this choice. Like, this shows how good of a player Ghost to Dark is, because he knows... Oh, this is 4 Dark Templars. He knows that this is... that he's behind, that he has to do something. Look at Flossy reaction. But there is overload speed, but I think this layer will go down, right? Until those Hydras will arrive. It's so much time, and we can see that Ghost to Dark is already chasing the overloads. So this is incredibly powerful drop from Ghost to Dark, and even killing the layer is great, because I don't know if the Lurker upgrade started, so it would be great if he would evacuate those Dark Templars, because they are so expensive units, and he will evacuate them all. So this was actually Sylvester Stallone, and he's like, what's the called, the new movie of Sylvester Stallone? Unbreakable or something like that. This was an Unbreakable squad of 4 Dark Templars. But the additional base coming from Crossy, so this was definitely a move that Ghost Dark needed, and I feel like now he will have a chance to make a powerful push, but he shouldn't underestimate the Zerg army right now, because we can see that Lurkers are already up, and it's not like Crossy lost too many drones. He lost a hatchery, so he lost like 2 minutes of mining, or maybe 3 minutes of mining time, so that's really a lot, but it's not like he's out of the game yet. The Corsairs are dying, and we know that the player of the caliber of a Crossy, if he will see that you are losing your Corsairs, he might go for the Muta switch. And we've seen like ZP and Crossy and Hope and many other super Gosu players are choosing their Muta switch, and they are able to come back to the game with it. But this is a very nice attack, and if Crossy will not realize that's going on and he will not move over here, he will have a problem with holding on this base, because this is very big amount of... He wasn't able to do it on time, so now Crossy will have a hard time defending this base. This is a very nice city for him, so maybe it will help him a lot. We can see that he started firing the weekend Zealots, but the overloads might fall. Fortunately, there is only 2 Corsairs, so maybe those reinforcing Hydras will be able to defend this base, but there are a lot of drones falling, so it looks like Ghost to Dark is able to apply so much pressure. Yeah, at the same time he is making the additional expansion. Oh, but he might be able to even kill the hatchery over here, and if he will kill this hatchery, it will be definitely worthy attack. It will be very close, because those units there's so much damage. I don't think this hatchery will fall. I think he will hold it, right? Yes. Two arms of Zealots. Yeah, this hatchery is like easy. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Okay, we have Lurkers from Crossy, so look at the supplies. Even though that Ghost to Dark dealt so much damage to Crossy, still the supplies are on top of Crossy, so the biggest problem the biggest mistake from Ghost to Dark would be to attack right now. I'm wondering where are the supplies of Cross? It's probably mostly in drones, right? Or maybe he's milking mutas? No. So yeah, it's mostly in drones. Oh, we have a drop being scouted by the Overlord, so that's wonderful for Cross. If he would lose those drones again, it would be so hard to come back, because Protoss will start mining from 3 bases soon, and even though it's only mineral only, oh yeah, it's the upgrades are not being researched, so the Zealots will not be as powerful as possible. Let's see if Ghost will realize that the Hydras are waiting for him, and now the Scourges will chase the shuttle, and 2 Zealots will be able to rescue themselves. So Ghost sent can only 11 probes in the natural. He has some more probes in the third base, so let's say the natural is a little bit undersaturated, but overall, look at Crossy macro, like I don't know how it's possible that he took so much damage and he wasn't able to, and he's still able to have 10 supply advantage over Protoss at this stage of the game. Let's see what the upgrades are, because it's 1-0 already. The evolution chamber is here. Where is the second? Oh, we have 2 more evolution chambers here. It looks like Gotthard wants to stabilize the game. I think it would be good for him to maybe add a second forge or something like that, because I really like his army composition. I really like that he added so many High Templars. He might be able to go cast the storms and come back to more of the lurkers. Maybe that's his goal. Maybe that's what he wants to do. He really have a short retreat path, so it shouldn't be that hard for him. We have a high ground over here, but Gosudrak is attacking. He definitely wants to utilize Otis Storm. This is the common Zerg strategy where you are attacking. But I think it's good moment to start reinforcing as a Gosudrak, because he's not sending. Oh, maybe. Actually, this trade is not bad for Gosudrak. The only thing is what he will do when there will be like additional. Actually, he has 3 more storms. So those trades are not bad for Gosudrak. Actually, they are not bad for Crotty as well, right? He's killing a lot of their goons. But the bad thing for Crotty is that the Archons are falling. One lurker remaining. Look at the supplies. Even after losing so much resources, Crotty is still having such a big supply advantage. I don't understand why he's attacking like without a reason, because the main rule of StarCraft is you are not engaging when you don't know that you will win, right? So that's rather important. The hive is done, so those things have a cracking, so I feel like sooner or later Ghosty will defend, so it would be good for Ghosty to retreat and to go back to his home, make a Nexus in the 12 o'clock position, maybe kill the hatchery if he really wants to, but he don't want to. He killed the hatchery, but now maybe the Zealot will save those goons. But if those goons will die, then it will be great for Crossy. This Zealot is killing more drones, so this is a great game already. A very close battle. I like the fact that Gotthard is staying here, but actually though this army is not existing anymore. He applied a lot of pressure, he killed the hatchery, he's constantly killing drones with this Zealot who has 9 kills, so it's definitely a good moment to take additional expansion. I don't think there is some kind of a timer on Gotthard. Maybe he simply wants to kill him. Oh, he will kill the hatchery. Very nice cancel from Crossy. Very nice defense, so catch. Oh, look at the upgrades, 2-1 versus 1-0, so maybe that's why Gotthard is pressuring. He's like, no way I'm gonna be able to play a longer game those upgrades. So Crossy already has this base. That's nice. This hatchery is very low, but it's regenerating itself as hard as it can. So Gosudrak is securing this base. Maybe he wasn't building that Nexus because he was thinking like, I don't even have probes to send there, like, let's wait for my mine to mine down. Maybe something like that, right? +2 weapon is done, plus something else is being researched. I like +2 weapon because if it would be only +1 weapon, then the Zealots would have to hit links 3 times. Because he's not paying attention to this base. We need to remember that he has plenty of drones, so it's not like he will have those minerals forever. He's adding even more drones. 2-1 lurkers, they are hitting so hard. I'm wondering whether he will want to attack here with some kind of defiler, or what kind of attack is he planning to organize. But those Zealots can't attack there first. Like, this is not army to engage this army. This is like Suicide Squad. Like, those Zealots are the superheroes. So we have some excellent people on the chat. Thank you very much, guys, for being here. We are looking for a sponsor, or maybe we are looking to meet the goal to organize the second season of Race Championships. So we are over $300, but the prize pool of this tournament was sponsored by the last 3 months of support from the Patreons. Unfortunately, I can't afford to do it next time because I have bills. So if we will meet the goal, I will be happy to organize the second season of this tournament for you guys. But we are having very nice counter-attack from Crossy. Unfortunately, it will not work. And we are seeing Gosudak army being trapped. He's escaping from this position. He knows that if those lurkers would move here, this army would die immediately. There are some reinforcing runes. Maybe actually it's a better idea to kill this base. However, it's only one observer. Those 3 lurkers will hit like a truck. So this army, he has to do it smartly. Like, I don't know, cast a storm here, send 2 Zealots, kill those 2 lurkers, something like that. Don't go with all the army. This next will be nicely cancelled by Crossy. So very nicely done by Gosudak. I really like this technical way of finding this base. It's really nice. And Gosudak at the same time is trying to secure the 4th base. He already has a plenty of cannons. What are the upgrades? Those are the good upgrades, but there is now no defense in the 3rd base. And it looks like Crossy found a weakness in Gosudak defense. This man only will be killed. I think it's still fine for Gosudak if he will hold on the 12 o'clock base, if he will keep the probes, because this reinforcing army should be able to clear this from Crossy. He should be not in that bad of a situation if he will not keep Crossy, if he will not allow Crossy to take another base. But this is a very big chance for Gosudak. If Crossy will waste all his units over here, then it might be actually great chance for Gosudak. Those lurkers, it would be best for Crossy to borrow them here, to maybe try to kill the probes, but I think they are still in range of the cannons, and Crossy is throwing, like, man, so many units at the same time. But Crossy can allow himself for throws like that because he has a macro like a champion. That champion will be played today. Champion showed us yesterday that he is a super strong player. We have a contain being started in front of Gosudak base, but nice storms. The observers are already there, but I don't know if it's the best idea to fight against this kind of army with so many lurkers. But actually, there are not that many Zealots. The storm would be very nice. But he's not casting the storm. Nice, 1 storm. He has 2 more. Very nice second storm from Gosudak. He has 2 more storms, so this is a very close battle. Very nice storms from Gosudak. He's lowering the number of units from Crossy. Very nice storms. He will be able to mold them into the Archons. Ooh, so many storms from Gosudak. He's like, eat that thunder. And Crossy is securing this base. This is a very important base for him because now is the moment where Zerg has the best situation in the game so far, because he's mining from 3 bases, because his natural is mined out, but main base and mineral is still operating. And Protoss is mining only from this base. So for now it would be good for Zerg to apply pressure, not allow Protoss to take additional base. But those are not that bad of a trade. Those are 2-1 upgrades, but I think the storm seems to be magnificent if those dragoons and this army of Protoss wants to survive here, because it looks like this is just too much of a Zerg. Crossy is surrounding this army, and he is eliminating those High Templars. Those storms were funny. So GG from Mr. Dark, and we are having 1-0 victory for Team Zerg. Oh, that's good. That's nice to comment, guys. I hope you guys are not like, we can understand shit. Okay, so Mr. SPX will be playing against Crossy. What's the map? That's my question. What's the map, Mr. Crossy? Oh, there is no SPX here? Okay, so Mr. SPX is at that. Okay, so SPX is choosing the map. I'm happy that I'm seeing SPX because I haven't seen him for a while. He has to forfeit his spot, unfortunately. Okay, so he's choosing the maps. So let me just update this. So we have SPX versus Crossy. We are waiting for the map. We have 1 point for Zergs for now. Oh, I didn't add that yesterday points. We will fix that. Okay, guys. So as long as they are choosing the maps, I will be waiting. Okay, guys. So the map between Crossy and Paździor is going to be Overwatch. let's get to the game number 2 of day 10 of the race championships from BSL. Red Terran, SPX, Blue Drake, Crossy. Crossy with the 1 victory. So each victory for the players is $10, as well as $1,000 in the prize pool of the finals, which gives around $1,800 in the prize pool of this tournament. But the main goal of this tournament was to try to check whether streaming on Eastern time for the North American players and South American players at 3 AM for me, or in the middle of the night for the convenient time for our friends from the North and South America. And I think it worked, so I'm actually pretty satisfied, beside the fact that today I'm usually dying because I woke up, I went to sleep at 6:30. Yeah. So that was pretty tiring, but it was also a huge pleasure. Also, from the interesting things, yesterday I was in a concert of Hans Zimmer, and I seen Olivka as well, so we had a lot of great things. And yesterday it was a movie concert, and like music from Dark Knight, Inception, Interstellar, Lion King, and Dune. Like, if you are listening it live, it's so fucking good. Like, I came back home and I was like, I need to watch Dark Knight again. Okay, so we have a 12 cut from Crossy into, oh, nice gas block. So it messes up the plans of Crossy. So SPX is already doing some crazy shenanigans. So unfortunately, Mr. SPX has to forfeit his spot in the BSL last season. But I'm happy that he's back and that he's playing. So I'm really happy about it. Oh, and he will make this gas a little bit more durable, if that's even the word. And he is even able to start the command center without single marine. So this is the build you want to escape from. You will also see the placement of the third hatchery, so that's not that bad. He's tempted by going there and try to make a little bit more HP on this refinery, but he's waiting for the last second to cancel it. Did he cancel? I think he canceled. Oh no! Oh my god! SPX is doing such a good job with this refinery. It's like, Crossy needs to be annoyed. He's like, oh, if he will block him here, it will be too funny. It's too funny. Oh my god! And what you will do, Zeg, now? Finally, 330. Double gas steal. Yeah, 9,000 IQ. I believe that this is some kind of a new standard, right? 9,000 IQ. Yesterday we had 9,000 IQ plays, and today triple gas steal. Yeah, he could steal even here, right? And Crossy is like coming for the third. He's like, oh my god, the gas is already stolen. Who knows, maybe it will be meta someday. Did you guys think 10 years ago that we will have a meta to Protoss start against Zerg with the pylon and gateway and Nexus before cannons? Like, I wouldn't... It was hard to believe that it will happen, and now, what do we have? But in 5 years, Protoss players will stop using cannons, probably. So we have more drones from Crossy. His morphing layer plus 1 weapon has been started by Mr. SPX. And he is adding Academy, so very standard, good game from him. This overload from Cross, you will see that the scouting SCV is leaving his base, so he will know that he should expect some kind of scouting. Obviously this layer is very late, so there are two options. One option is that Grossi will drone up very hard and make a Sankers and go for the counter attack with the Mutas. He was able to save this overload. But the other option is that he will mass links, he will make a lot of links just to keep SPX at home at the base, to not allow him to kill the third base, because if, like, the biggest downside of having such a late layer is that you don't have your mutas on time to defend your third base, but if you are defending your third base, it's still fine to have those mutas a little bit later. I would like to see more. Oh, I like that he's bringing only 2 links to clear it. So he's not showing the amount of links. So this is the option. Okay, so he will want to keep him at home, but we are seeing Firebat, and whenever you are fighting Firebat with Zerg links, very often it means that you've got to be very careful, because if this Firebat will be behind the Marine and close to the Medic, and you will attack the Marine, and this Firebat will attack your links, and this Medic will even heal the Firebat in case some of your links would attack it, he can kill 25,000 of your links. Okay, so we don't see any evolution chamber. We see bazillion of links, so that's the option from Crossy. So he decided, okay, so you didn't allow me to make mutas early, so I will make more links and have mutas anyway. So my links will do the muta job. We are having Mr. Machine and Mr. Rust today. Ooh, such a beautiful counter attack. And even though that Crossy scanned the natural and sees that there are no Sankens there, the only good option right now is to just simply come back. I would like to see those things to do a little bit more than just... Oh, but he was able to kill this force, and now SPX is having a hard time defending what's going on. Oh, and the mutas are being hidden. I hope Crossy will not forget about it. Okay, we have a scan. So scan to the natural. He probably wanted to see whether he's still building mutas or maybe drones. Maybe he wanted to see what kind of buildings, and maybe there is Hydra then there. SPX is playing on a very low number of turrets, especially he doesn't have turrets in the +1 is done, +1 armor is being reset, so he's not having any turrets here, and he might die against those mutas because he has no medic energy. Like, all those marines, when they will steam, they will die. That's how it works, unfortunately. So those turrets are probably very badly needed over here. Another steam on empty medics. So I feel like if someone would have to abuse a situation like this and use it for his advantage, is Crossy. Very nice micro. 11 mutas, was able to kill 2 turrets and will force SPX to rebuild them. He's applying more and more pressure, so I really like this micro from Crossy. We see Hydra is then additional drones being added to transfer them to this base, so this base will be very healthy. 9 drones to the minerals, 3 drones to the gas. I think it's a better saturation than you need for this moment. Did you see this attack? It was like a moving shot. Some kind of a moving shot, right? So if Crossy will escape with that amount of drones, and it looks like he will, he should be in a good position for the late game. The good part for SPX is that he will have very fast he will have very fast irradiates. So the drones are there. We don't see any evolution chamber. It will be probably that, right? Yeah, this is evolution chamber. SPX is scanning the natural again, and he sees, okay, this is a lurker switch, this is not mass muta, I don't have to react with 20 more turrets in my base. I just probably need to make tank or leave the base, because otherwise, if he will contain me with the lurkers, I will not have a chance to leave the base without tank. Crossy should be mining gas over here. That's definitely a big mistake. SPX is scanning again, scanning the main base. He can see Hive, but yeah, Evolution Chamber just finished, so I don't know if he's seen that. Nice scan, catching the Mutas. The irradiates will be there in like 1 minute probably, something like that. So Crossy should be careful. It would be the best for him to maybe try to utilize the value of those mutas right now, like to get damage right now, to deal some damage, get some damage with those mutas, so they will use their regeneration. Okay, we have a really nice pressure here, but Crossy is not realizing that he got trapped. Have some scourges in case of a dropships. I think SPX has a healthy amount of SCVs, but the supplies are very close, which should mean that Zerk is very satisfied, right? With this case. You always want to have equal supplies. But I don't think this base is bad stable. Although there is no Nidus yet. There are additional macro hatcheries in the main base, but Nidus will be badly needed. But I really like those links, they are not allowing for easy irradiate on the lurker. So we need to be very careful. It's almost... What's that? What am I looking for? Not even target firing the one that he almost killed. Yeah, so that was a little bit... Like, if he would block those lurkers, those Sankans wouldn't be a problem. But... he killed this lurker. But it cost him a lot of stuff. But he's applying pressure, that's for sure. And there will be no more lurkers there. The Nidus is done, but he's waiting for the last possible second, probably. When he will jump on top of the Sankans, then it will be the moment. So, man, those Sankans need to utilize themselves, right? Nice target firing by SPX. He kills few lurkers, he killed a lot of mutas, so I think that he lost too many units. Oh, but this attack might be deadly. He's not ready, like he's less than ready for that. He's like not even not ready, like he's not even expecting that it might happen. Oh, that's perfect for him that those units will be trapped in the breach. It's some additional time, but still, I think that this is a little bit too close. It would be the best for him to cut those reinforcing links, but now those lurkers are on top of his natural, and this is a beautiful attack from Crossy. +1 Carapace upgrade against 1/1 Marines. It should be good with the crack links. This Firebird is doing work. Those irradiates should deal with... Oh, but he has one more, right? There is one more lurker which has not been irradiated. But right now Crossy is not worried about anything. He has healthy economy, so he can simply start to macro. He can simply work on those vessels. Oh, look at that. 3 vessels go down. And the lurkers are already on top of the natural of SPX. He's fighting as hard as he can. But it looks like Crossy is just too good for now, and GG from Mr. SPX. Really good game. Really good game from our Zerg player, as well as from SPX. I liked him as his idea. So let's follow the idea. Let's go and see how the chat is going. will be the Protoss pick? That's the question I'm wondering, because they still have Dawid and Sakpe, and we will definitely have a good match. We might see Bonnie being the player instead of Sakpe. So hard to say. We have definitely really strong team today. So is it? Oh, excuse me. Guys, tell me if you like this music. Oh, Mr. Mazur, hello. So it's going to be Dawid versus Crossy on In the Way of an Eddy. So very good players. As you can see, the profiles. Dawid is a semi-finalist. I mean the runner-up of the both BSLs 13 and 14. There is some kind of a mistake of semi-finals. Probably the scores are not updated. But we are going to have Dawid versus Crossy. Crossy is also a very powerful player, so I'm very hyped for this match. This is a Dawid map pick, so it's going to be In a Way of an Eddy. Very interesting map. Like it, and I'm even thinking about bringing it back to BSL because it was a cool map, right? I like those semi-high ground or low ground or something, right? Game 3. Oh, we have anonymous tip. $20. Wow, thank you very much, man, for the support.
$20. I am cheering for the Zerg race.
And he's cheering for the Zerg race. That's nice to have a Zerg race supporters on the chat. And all the support on this channel is going to the race championship second season prize pool. So if you guys have some spare cash, can afford it, I will definitely trade it. If you can't afford it, watching as well is simply fine. So no worries, there is no pressure. I'm just saying that if you like this event, we've got to have some kind of prize pool to organize, right? We won't organize the best players from all over the world without a prize pool. Okay, so Dawid is starting with the pylon first. We need to remember that this map is normal, like very similar, like it's very similar even to Jade or something like that, but he has island. This island is can make a difference because, for example, you can go for Corsairs Rivers on this map, and you can take this island. There are 7 mineral patches, so it's healthy base. So I think it's interesting maps. It also gives you an option to play Mass Mutas with the quick drop and take this base. Like there are many good options. We seen 11 Hatch. Okay, Mr. Angelov, sorry. Today I'm alone, so appreciate if you guys will correct me. Protoss team 1 point. You mean for the world? Okay, so Gateway first was scouted by Crossy, and I think this is a perfect opening for our Zerg player. But this is 11 Hatch, which means that you are starting from Hatchery first, which is the economical opening. It gives you a lot of larvas, and you will have your links on time to defend the Zealot aggression. The only question is how many links you should make. I think like from 10 to 12 is the best number. And most of the people should be satisfied with this. I really like this drone working on this Zealot. Annoying as much as he can, as it can. I don't know if drone has a, let's not even say, magical work with gender. Oh, Mr. I love Cito, thank you for the high. Really appreciating, that's very nice of you. So Crossy is fighting hard to block the aggression, the scouting from this probe, as well as a little bit aggression. Thank you for all your support, guys. This Zealot will be scouted by this Overlord, so I think it's very good for our Zerg player. But Dawid is playing the second level of greediness, which is like going for the assimilator on one Zealot without a cannon. If you go for cybernetic core before the cannon, then I will simply think that cannons are unneeded. But those links are a little bit faster than the Zealot, so it's possible that Dawid will have a hard time to make a complete wall-in. But fortunately, of course, Mr. Dawid, he knows what he's doing, so he knew that the Sphere Zealot will pop out at the right moment to defend everything very nicely. Also, BSL, if you didn't hear guys, BSL season 15 started, and this season we will have the regional championships, continental championships for each continent. So definitely sign up, because this season we have 64 spots in the Pro League compared to 28 spots last season. Okay, so Crossy will want to catch those Zealots, but this is a very smart moment to move out because Crossy is supply blocked. I think those 8 links, those 10 links will have an excellent trade against those Zealots if he will not allow him to get behind the minerals. But even now, I think it won't be that bad of a trade for the Zerg. This Zealot is applying more pressure. The Spire is on the way, but the Stargate is... This is, I think, healthy timing for both players. I think maybe one Overlord can die. I think Cross is not paying too much attention on this base. And Dawid is applying more and more pressure, so you can see what kind of difference this is compared to the game Go to Dark versus Crossy and Dawid versus Crossy. This is the 6th minute of the game. Until now, Crossy already has 6 hatchery in production. He had 40 drones and 2 links. And in this game, he was forced to make plenty of links. He spent plenty of mining time defending. So this is what pressure does with people. In StarCraft, of course. So we have 4th hatch from our Zerg player. Everything looks normal. Of course, huge thanks to our amazing captains, which is Mr. Nayokan for Terran, Mr. Liquid Drone for Zerg, and Mr. Bonnie, as well as Dragon for Mr. Protoss. So yeah, huge huge thanks, guys, for the support. I'm really appreciating all of you watching BSL. I'm really huge thanks to all of you who contributed. That thanks to you, we have BSL season 15 confirmed. It wouldn't be possible without you. So much love. I love you guys, and thank you very, 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 very muchas gracias. Okay, this would be not that bad of a trade for the Zerg, but he would probably lose all the links. Those overlords are having a hard time escaping, well, but it will be only first overload from Crossy, so it will be not the end of the world. Zealots are constantly applying pressure. Crossy will want to trade it. This is a good moment to maybe kill the Zealot until the battery is not regenerated. This overload will die as well, so Dawid is relentless with the pressure. And at the same time, he will have a cannon in the main base, so that's actually perfect for him. There will be some Hydra from Crossy to defend those 3 Zealots, and I think, yeah, he should be able to do it relatively easily. But I think those Zealots already made what they should have done, which is apply so much pressure that they can't really macro up behind it. Dawid is already having Templar archives. Yeah. I think it's good, right? I think it's good for both players. I expected some kind of maybe robotics play on this map, because I'm wondering what's the main reason of choosing this map from the world. Oh, will Crossy see the Dark Templar? I'm wondering, because yeah, he's building Evolution Chamber just to not allow easy access to the drones. The Hydras are in production, so I'm wondering if it will be some kind of 5-hatch timing with the Overlord speed to force additional cannons. Oh, this Overlord will die. Oh, and this Overlord will die, right? Oh, and those drones will die at the same time. Dawid is a big brain. He was able to kill 2 Hydras and all the drones over here with this one Kite Boy, or however it's called. At the same time, Dawid is adding bazillion of cannons. But he's not having anything to defend those Hydras, right? Those cannons are placed very, very nicely, but it looks like Dawid is under a huge pressure, and it's very, very good for Crossy, because even though if Dawid will defend it, it will be very, very hard. Yeah, this is a nice storm, but it's only one storm, so probably more cannons will be needed. So Crossy is applying more and more pressure, he is sending more Hydras, he feels the blood. This was the perfect storm for Dawid, he will be able to morph it into the Archon, but I feel like this is what Crossy needed. Because otherwise, he was too behind, and now he's killing plenty of probes, he will kill this Archon. He might even win this game immediately, because we can see that he's sending more and more reinforcements, but we can see that Dawid is adding more and more cannons, and if those 2 cannons will finish, I think it should be relatively well for Dawid to defend. I would like to see probably... Oh, he will be able to bust this, so nicely done by Crossy. All the overlords are here. Dawid feels the pressure. We can see the supplies dropping down. What? 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 Oh, this Dark Templar. Okay. I was like, why? Nayoken on Leap of the Storm. Oh, Mr. Mano, $22 support. Thank you very much, my friend. I'm really appreciating that.
$22. Amazing BSL games.
Amazing BSL games. Amazing support. Thank you guys very much. Let's look at our amazing players. Look at that. This is very happy. BSL Super goes to Caster, Nayoken aka Dan. One of two most important Dans. And his opponent will be the best Russian Protoss as well as the best Protoss from outside Korea. I don't know if I can say that, but the last 2 seasons he really showed us incredible games. So let's see what Mr. Nayoken will show to us, because he really had a great game against the world on Longinus. So let's see what he will be able to show on the map called Reap of the Storm. And I think this is a personally Nayoken map. So I'm guys ready. Let's get to the game number 1 between Dawid. I mean, the game between Dawid and Nayoken. Thanks, guys. Oh, we have anonymous tip. $23. Thank you very much, my friend.
$23. That is not Nayoken on the photo.
This is Nayoken photo. This is the true Nayoken. Nayoken, Super Gosuterian from United States of America. I'm probably the guy in the internet who's seen Nayoken the longest, because even when we have BSL, you guys don't see Nayoken and the casters, but I can see them all the time. So I can see when they are raising hands and they were screaming, they're doing like, what is going on? But you don't see that, so that's incredible. And I can tell you guys that Nayoken is a guy who really loves StarCraft, so he's truly passionate about it. So I always appreciate people who have passion to something and they like it, they like doing it. So it's incredible, and I'm happy that I have this pleasure to cooperate with him. And he will be facing one of the strongest Protoss we ever had in the foreign scene. So this will be a hard duty, but I think Nayoken is capable of winning that. He's a very strong player. He was practicing a lot recently. He spent a lot of time in Korea, where I don't know how much he was practicing, but he definitely had the opportunity to practice against the best players in the good latency. I found my emote machine. Yeah, that's actually today is Friday. Hello, chat. Just me people. Okay. My wife is just getting dressed to go to the shop. Mr. Billy the Goat, but Mr. Nayoken was Chobo champion when there was no Ghostu, so he's actually Ghostu champion. Fast expansion from Nayoken. There will be some pressure from Dawid, but Dawid is playing this build where he's applying pressure with one gateway and he's delaying his cybernetic core a lot. So Nayoken now will scout that. He will see, okay, so this is this build, I can't stop produce my marines, and the best thing I can do is try to kill this Zealot as soon as possible, because it will be harder to fight against 2 Zealots. Oh, there will be no second Zealot actually. Okay. Guys, I believe you should focus on the game and not sexuality. Those are not the good times to focus about things like that. We are living in a strange world. We know Mr. Billy the Goat. Oh, this is the... Oh, this is the pressure. So they will scout those Marines and will scout those SCVs and Vulture. So there will be probably one battery or two batteries. I don't know how many batteries you can make and how many batteries you should make, but this is definitely a good call from Nayoken to pull those SCVs and try to punish Dawid for being greedy and for not making enough defense at the moment where it should be done, right? But I don't think Nayoken is fighting the best. Like, he's attacking the pylon a lot. I really like that those silos are dying. Very nice micro from Nayoken. Look at this SCV block. A lot of probes are falling, but the dragon is still alive. But I think it's even good for Nayoken if he will kill a lot of probes, right? How many SCVs did he lose? I think it's not that bad for Nayoken. How many probes does Dawid have? He has... how much is 9 plus 4? 13 probes mining. Yes, I think Nayoken has more SCVs. The only bad thing for him is how will he deal with 2 dragoons without having anything. Like, he has too much... Oh, and command center. This is a huge cojones command center. Yeah, it's just being cancelled. I really like this Vulture. Very nice sneaky move from Nayoken. He will want to kill as many probes as possible, so I think he's doing the best he can with the situation he is in. He's trying to buy as much time as he can on this high ground. He's dealing a lot of damage to Dawid, but I'm just a little bit afraid that... Like, I mean, when the tank will pop out, it will be doable. Yeah, Nayoken would like to trap him, right? And Dawid would like to just punch him and go away. The BSL with TTS, we can try it someday. But I believe there would be no commentary needed. Ooh, this is a pretty powerful attack. Very nice micro from Nayoken. He should definitely repair this. He's not bringing SCVs to repair this tank. But this micro was excellent. This is what he needed. This command center. At the same time, Dawid was able to rebuild this probe number. The second Nexus is giving you some extra time and some extra resources to catch up. Even if you will take a lot of early losses. This mineral only for Dawid. I'm not sure how big of a fan I am of this base. I maybe would think that this base is better because if it will come to the situation that we will have mid game with 100 supplies each player, and Nayoken will push out to the middle of the map, he can just cut out the mining from this base with one tank, so needs to be careful. I really like that Nayoken is now repairing this siege tank. I wonder how he feels like in this game, because it's easy to judge in what situation you are in when the game is going normally standard and you know the timing and you can adjust to what your opponent is doing and you can see what he's doing because you also know his timings. But with the scrappy opening like that you are pulling out of STVs, killing out of probes, Nexus first, like you never know how much damage you dealt and in what kind of situation you are in. You are behind, you are ahead, you should attack, you should defend, and I'm wondering how Nayoken is judging his situation right now, because we can see that Dawid was judging his situation very well. He was like, I can take third base without any problem, and he's taking four gateways, robotics facility plus observers, I assume, and that there will be shuttle as well, but this observer is sitting on top of the factory so he can see everything what Nayoken is building. We can see constant SCV production. This is the variety of the best players, that they can constantly build those workers. And maybe armory. Yeah, this is the time for the armory from Nyoken. This is I think late armory. Dawid is constantly adding additional bases, so like if you guys don't know Dawid, you should go on my Twitch channel and check out the semi-finals and finals of the last season of BSL. There are plenty of Dawid great matches. Really recommending that. So that's Dawid. He doesn't see the armory and academy, so maybe that will give some edge to the Nyoken, but I feel like it will be very hard for Nyoken to do anything. I'm wondering why he chose this map. Maybe because of that, actually. Maybe that's the reason. Maybe because of this map layout, right? But he's just adding more factories. He is mining from second refinery, but Mr. Dawid already securing fourth base. He's adding more gateways. You can see that Citadel of Adun is already done. +1 weapon being researched. I think something scanned this base. I think it was Vulture, because this probe has 20 health taken away. And we have third command center by Nyoken, so he wants to play this slowly, methodically. He don't want to risk anything, and this is a perfect approach to what Dawid is doing, because the best thing for Nyoken would be to be as slow as it's possible. You can see that the number of gateways is crazy, right? So no one would want to move out against Protoss like this, right? You should wait for 140, probably add 3 more factories or something like that, and try to take this base, because otherwise it would be unwise to leave the base when you know that Protoss is just waiting for you to leave the base, right? Am I correct? Am I seeing correctly? Yes, it looks like Dawid stopped his prop production. Look how small number of units he had until now, and now from those 27,000 gateways there will be so many units moving out that I think... what? Oh, he has mines, okay. Okay, maybe Nyoken will want to slowly take this base, but I feel like Dawid army is so cheap and he has so much money that he can, without any problem, afford to kill 6 tanks here and lose all his army or something like that. Oh, Mr. Vir, Cross already played. So guys, if you don't know, today on Twitch channel, Twitch Revolution Vir, on in an hour or so, there will be a tournament, show match between Crossy and Dragon, if I'm correct, right? So very good show match. Definitely go check it out on Mr. Revolution Vir Twitch. Okay, so we have a 7 facts for Nyoken, so he very nicely discovered what he's playing against. And look at that, this is 12.5 minutes of the game and Dawid is already maxed out. That's just incredible, like. Oh, we just had the World vs. Crossy, Mr. BBB's, and Dragon is definitely a player who can play against Crossy. Oh! Whoa! What will we have here? It looks like Dawid... Like, if it's not a suicide, then I don't know what is. Like, actually, really... This has to be suicide, right? Look how many units... Oh, but the storms are real! Okay. Look at those storms, guys. Everything died. but still Nayoken was able to defend it. But the number of tanks get lowered, so I feel like this attack was very successful for Dawid because this is what he cared about, right? He only cared about lowering number of those tanks, and he did it. So he should be satisfied with the position he is in. We can see that Nayoken is going to +2 weapon upgrade without even defense, without even armory, or whatever it's called. Vehicle plating. So Dawid is not giving up. He's like, I'm not going Arbiter this game. I'm saving Orbiter strategies for BSL 15. Here you will say only Snowman, Gateway Man. Oh, so many high Templars. Nayoken is scanning a lot and he's like, so, more gateways, man. So now Nayoken is probably regretting that he didn't go for double armory because upgrades are scaling incredibly good against ground army of a Protoss. Another attack from the world. I don't think Nayoken is ready. Oh, it looks like he was ready, right? But there will be plenty of more storms, plenty of more zealots. He needs to be careful because Dawid is sending more zealots and there will be no support for those tanks. And look at the supplies, it's 170 to 82, so Dawid is sending so many units, so much stuff to Nayoken base. Oh, and the SCVs are going down. Nice evacuation from Nayoken, but now the second storm is killing definitely too many SCVs. And look at the supplies right now, it's 77 to 170. Dawid is just crushing this Protoss versus Terran. We can see that he's a pretty strong player, right? I really like this repair. This is the best repair ever. But still, like, even if like Dawid can look at how much production does he have. He can send armies like that, like this, every 50 seconds. Ooh, almost. This tank is a hero. We need to say that, right? This tank is a huge cojones standing on just those mines. This is a really good defense by Nayoken, but Dawid is taking more bases at the same time, so incredible pressure from our BSL season 14 runner-up, Mr. Dawid. Very nice game, and he is going distance. He is going. Oh, Mr. Nayoken, did I give you a wrong color, right? So, Mr. Nayoken unfortunately is eliminated. Dawid is taking second win for Team Protoss, and let's see on our fantastic chat who will be the lucky guy who will play against Dawid. But against the world, Mr. Abby has some special tactics. Oh, wow, that's amazing. I can't wait to see that. So the map will be now Arcanoid. I think I have everything ready. As you can see, Mr. Dawid securing his second win. And now he ties up the scores with the Team Zergs. So now Avilov will fight on Neo Arcanoid against Super Gosu Dawid. Okay guys, this is the map. Let's get ready. Okay guys, we need to change to raid. Spawning on the top left location, BSL runner-up Super Gosu Protoss from Russia, this is Dawid. And bottom right location, the player who has so many builds in his bag that he has more than one back. Super Gosu player from Denmark, this is Avilov. I love cats. Okay, only Terror left for Team Tergan. Let me just see if the chat is there. You guys are here. Okay, thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Feel free to ask me questions about BSL 15 because I feel like I can answer all of your questions. If you don't know anything or have questions regarding some kind of formats or playstyles, just feel free to reach me out and ask the question. If you missed the previous days of the race championships, there are all the 8 previous days are on YouTube, and tomorrow we will have the 9th day. Today we have a 10 day, so so there are 8 days of races championships already on YouTube. So if you missed that, it's definitely a good place to catch up. Okay, so we have a gateway first from Dawid. And the assimilator. So here you want to play this as an island expansion, as an island map, I assume, right? Mr. Zero Perez, unfortunately I can't because I got banned for bad manner. Mr. Artani, thank you very much. Oh, I'm happy you guys didn't know that it's on YouTube as well. So it's being uploaded a few days after the show. You can also find the BSL Pro League matches there, the BSL Gosu League from round of 8 I uploaded there. So there's plenty of StarCraft. Since I left my job and decided to do StarCraft for a living, I feel like I'm flooding all the StarCraft channels with the content I create. I hope it's good, not bad. Siamka, panie Spider, dzień dobry. Okay, so Dawid will want to kill those cocons and make expansion probably, but he will have a Stargate before that, so that's interesting choice from Avilov, I need to say, to go for that kind of build from against their world. I thought that it will be maybe, I don't know, 4 hatches, or I don't know. Yeah, no, I don't think that hatch first on this map is that good. Most, like, to go multiple hatches first, because you want to place your hatcheries in the right location, and to be able to do that you need to have some kind of units to be able to kill those cocons, or I don't know what that is, but it looks terrifying. Widzisz, panie Spider, bo to ciężko jest ogłosić. It's really hard to promote Trovo everywhere, so I'm streaming on Twitch and on Trovo, so it's very very good if you guys would turn on maybe notifications. And whenever you are seeing the stream from the BSL on Trovo, I will appreciate if you will watch for as long as you can and watch logged in, because it really helps me. Okay, so we will see the first Corsair. Yes, Mr. Diego, you need to break those to be able... You have 2 bases on your own, but you need to kill those eggs to build them. And to get to your opponent, you can fly or kill those temples. So this... there will be 2 Corsairs against 6 Mutas. So Avilov is playing basically the same, the identical strategy as he played... See, done by Avilov. Identical strategy as he played against Terror. So definitely he will need a cannon. There will be 2 Corsairs, probably more. I would like to see a little bit quicker transition from Mr. Avilov, because I wouldn't like him to stay on Mutas forever. Okay, so the cannon will be up just on time, perfect timing. But if Dawid will lose this Nexus, I think it will be pretty good. Oh, this is the second Stargate already from Dawid, so this is already the reaction on what's going on. We can see that supply block is real for our Zerg. Oh, but Dawid is moving out. Oh, but he's not paying attention. All the Corsairs died and all the Scouters connected. It is nightmare for Dawid, and now how he will want to come back to this game. This is GG from Dawid. Avilov wins after one simple mistake. Avilov wins against Dawid. So he was right about his special tactic. He was right. That's how you do it. Triple connection. Avilov Super Gosu, and now Avilov versus Terror. I assume Terror will pick Sparkle, right? Terror loves Sparkle against Avilov. So Mr. Avi showing us why he's super strong, and he's super strong because he's super smart, and that's good. We should promote people who are smart, right? Where is Campingyon? Where is Mr. Campingyon? Okay, Mr. Campion, we have Third World, Turbine, and Vermeer are the maps. So I assume Vermeer will be the choice of Mr. Terror, because if he will choose Third World, then I will honestly think that he likes to play. He likes dirty. He likes to do it dirty, because otherwise I would never understand it. Okay, Vermeer is a map from our champion. So let's look at our Super Gosu players. This will be the map, guys. So this is Vermeer. This is the new ASL map. A very interesting, very interesting map. I don't want to spoil anything, but there is a high probability that this map will be in BSL 15 map pool. Oh. So we have Avilov versus Terror. I think we should get ready for the game, guys, right? On the top right location we have Isle of Cats, and in the bottom left location we have Lugo Boy, which is Terror and Avilov. Very interesting from my perspective what kind of strategy Avilov will prepare for us, because I assume we shouldn't expect nothing standard, right? Or maybe the non-standard build will be standard. It's also sometimes it works this way. So maybe actually Avilov will pretend that his build is going for something crazy, but really he will go for extra greedy opening. Oh, we have 130 people. Thank you very much, guys, for watching. I really appreciate that. And using the fact that you are all here, I would like to say my best greetings to my beautiful wife, because I'm doing that not often enough and she's making sandwiches for me, so the love of my life is really working on my stomach. Thank you very much. Oh, we have 1,500 bits, $15 donation from Mr. Manu. Thank you very much, my friend. This is a huge support. Whew. Mr. Manu is going crazy today. At that. This is the new level of not new level of greed, but this is the real greed. This is how you should play if you want to like. You always should play 100% your build. You never should play the middle road builds because they will never work, at least against good opponents. So you should always know what you are doing, and I'm pretty sure that Avilov knows what he's doing and why is he building this way. Why is he playing this way? And it looks like Terror will want to go for the relatively normal build, and now Avilov will scout. Okay, so this is a he will probably cancel and escape, right? Okay, so Mr. Manu, I have some kind of delay with those. I'm too fast, but thank you very much again for this report. So Terror already scouted what's going on. He can see that, okay, so he has 9 drones here, so it means that there are no links in production. So yeah, but it's still 2 marines before the command center, so it's not that greedy of a build as we've seen. We've seen more greedier builds, if I can say it this way. We have a refinery. This STV is having a good time. I really like the layer morphing in the natural because it can tweak Terran, because Terran might think, okay, so he's not building layer, maybe he's going for the link first. And even though if they will go to the natural and they will see that layer is morphing, they don't know the progress bar, so they will actually they can be tweaked, and then they will not know whether the speed or the layer was first. So they might be forced to make earlier bunker or maybe earlier turrets, depends on what will be their assessment. This SCV is very, very long in this base. But I think yeah, it will be cleared soon. I'm wondering when we will have a speed from our Zerg, because it should be around now, right? Speed for the links. We have a lot of drones from Zerg, so this is a very greedy and good opening for Zerg. If I would be a Zerg, I would want to start this way, that I'm able to produce drones without any disruptions for the first few minutes of the game. And just now, when all the mirror fields are like at least saturated in minimum, I'm starting to build some kind of units. I feel like this is a good opening for the Zerg. Plus one weapon for Mr. Terror. So this is a what? This is a 5 racks already from Terror. So Terror is he's not cutting a CV production. I mean, he should start, right? Or not? There is no comset yet, so he wanted to probably start building turrets, but that's so good for Terran when he can go for the 5 racks without bunker, without medics, without being afraid that you are dead, because the scouting provides you all the information you needed, so you can read from what Zerg is playing, write a book, and you can adjust to it, and that's what Terror is doing. Imagine how much pressure he will be able to apply with those 5 racks. I can't see Avilov being able to secure this base, maybe because it will be so close to the natural and the choke is small, maybe it will be possible. But overall, I feel like the pressure from Terror is real, The big question for me is now, will Avilov scout that? Because if he will scout that, he will not have that big of a problem of playing on 2 bases, making Sankens and so on. But if he would think that this is a free Rax aggression, let's say, then it's a different story. Okay, so he can see 5 Raxes. Knows what's going on. 1 Muta died. Nice micro from both players. The range for the Marines should be done now, right? +1 weapon should be done in like 5 seconds. So Tero is moving out with +0, but soon we will have +1, and he will have much better traits against those mutas. +1 is done already, as you can see. So Tero is scanning, and I'm wondering what will be the choice of Avi. I think killing this bio ball is like, you have to do it, right? But Avilov will assume that Tero came back to his base, where this bio ball is still sitting here and waiting. So yeah, Avilov might be caught with his pants down without any defense, because this bio ball is not scouted. No one sees where is it. No one knows where is it. I like this aggression. I really like killing the SSCVs. But he needs to be careful because his natural is dying, or under threat at least. Okay, so this is a huge aggression from Tero, but his army is split and it looks like he will be caught. Oh no! Okay, so he's going for the natural. Oh my god, Avilov messed it up, I think, right? I mean, messed it up. He lost all the mutas, so yeah. He had this engagement. It was very, very close. But still, he still has it, but I'm a little bit afraid that he lost too many mutas, so he will not be able to keep up with the reinforcements of Terran. Tero is already having the starport. Avilov already mining from second gas, the hive is on the way, so that one weapon is done. A 1-1 will be probably done soon for Terran. There are 8. Hey guys, as Mr. Team Quick is saying, it would be great if we would meet the goal of BSL Season 2 Race Championship. But if you don't like this format, I don't need to no sleep. Okay, so this is 0-1 for now. So it would be really great for Avilov to reset the number of this army. Very nice attack, very nice surround, but I feel like this is not enough mutas maybe? I don't know, it will be very, very close. Oh, he's clearing it, so he did it. Avilov again was able to clear this Marine Bio army. And the Spire is on the way, the Greater Spire. There is only one science vessel, so I think Avi should be satisfied with the raids he had, but you are never satisfied when you have, like, I don't know, 6 mutas and 20 links in the 11 minutes of the game, because then it's like, it's hard to rely on mutas at this stage of the game, because one already can destroy your life forever. Okay, so we have 4 Sankens, so it looks like Avi is going for the counter-attack, and this is actually very brilliant because he's building Sankens, so counter-attack now is a very great idea. No to the main base, definitely not to the main base. The third base of Avi is being breached, but I think he accepted that sacrifice already. At the same time, a lot of SCVs of Terror are dying. Okay, will 4 Sankers be enough to defend this bio army? I don't think so, right? I mean, maybe with... maybe with some support of the links. Look at that, and the natural base of Terror has been breached. There are 2 vessels, but there is no more, not too much more units. So it looks like his natural will not function. Like, yeah, it will not work. Very nice irradiate from Terror. And some additional units has been sent by Mr. Avilov, so that's pretty impressive. The raid is done. But I think Terror can still relatively healthy saturate 6 Raxes from one well-saturated base. Okay, so Avi is sending more and more units. He don't want to give up. There will be 2 more Guardians arriving. This is a very nice strategy from our Terran, from our Zerg player, but as well from our Terran. This is very, very stable play. Nice micro from Terror, sniping this Guardian and dealing with this pressure from Mr. Avilov, and Terror is destroying Mr. Avilov, which means that now we might have the match. That's right. What kind of match? Let's play the music. should I do when no one is answering to me? Should I ban them and take the money? Bring the world back. Mr. Terror is a suicider. But I think it might be an option, right? Oh, I forgot that you see me, guys. Oh, you see how I eat half sandwich at one bite, but this is the tournament organizer. This is how tournament organizer eats. I forgot I have other scene. Okay, let's go with Dawid. I'm pretty sure he will pick third world, right? Okay. Mr. Terror and Mr. The World are in the game, where they are using toilet. I know you guys love those kind of details. Oh, Mr. Yeah. You were talking about yesterday game against Terror, right? When he was using broodlings to kill the tanks, right? Yeah, that was great. That was great. I agree. So we have a turbine. Guys, I like this sound. Oh, I forgot that I'm the one who's talking. Okay, so spawning on the 6 o'clock position is Dawid. And spawning on the top right location, we have Terror. I'm like, why they are not introducing the players? Okay, so this is Dawid pick. Dawid picked this map probably because he has some kind of special tactics ready for this map, or maybe he feels like this is a map where it's very hard to take a forward base as a run. Yeah, Mr. Yast, I don't know, Mr. SD. I think it will take a little bit more time until Frost Giant or Dream Heaven or any other studio will create some good RTS, because it requires a lot of work to create a good game. But I heard that Bill Gates bought Microsoft, and the StarCraft will be the basic Windows program, close to Paint and Supper, so it's good for StarCraft, right? Because every little kid will have opportunity to play StarCraft and learn how to think correctly. So Nexus first from the Voltinho. Great job. And what's next? What's the answer from our Mr. Terra? So, you've seen yesterday game of Artosis here, right? It was exactly the same map. Artosis was in exactly the same position, but he prepared some special tactics, and it was really impressive for me, because during this match I was like, for the entire this bit, like, how will he drill the SCVs? How will he drill the SCVs? And then he scanned and drilled like that, and I was like, oh, what? I didn't think about that. Only one gateway from the world. So now Terror knows what he's playing against. I was a little bit afraid of this fake scout, because it would be really bad if you would pull half of your SCVs to the wrong side of the map. Okay, so some SCVs, some probes, some probes has been pulled to the natural. The probe of the world is constantly. Yeah, I'm trying to follow the updates of Cross the Giant and Dream Heaven as well, and yeah, but all the informations for now are mostly for the investors and to acquire some funding and other things. So I never seen any details about any game. Okay, so Dawid is going for second gateway. I want to put the Zealot. He will probably want to apply some pressure to maybe see what's going on around here. Because why not? I really like that Terror is... Oh, so we have a range right now. Oh, and will Terror realize what's going on? Very nice reaction time. So, and now the wall is tight. Nicely done. And Mr. Terror is going to make 2 more factories. So Terror is scouting constantly, checking out what's going on. He wants to see whether robotics facility has been placed, or Citadel of Atun, more gateways, or maybe third Nexus. Anything is going on. It will be better to know about it than simply play blindly, right? It's obvious in probably most of the games. This is a weird cliff, because if you are shooting from here to here, it shouldn't be cliff, right? But it's still, I assume. Okay, 2 more shots. Dawid is killing those 3 colonies, and I thought that Protoss wants to have a small choke against Terra. Oh, look at that! We have only 1 machine shop from Terror, and he's going for some kind of a sneaky build order, so yeah, really nicely done. Let's see if Dawid will be ready for it, because we are seeing that he's already placing a lot of pylons all over the world, and I love it. I think this is great, because he still needs those pylons. Losing them later won't be that big of a deal, and not losing, let's say, 6 or 8 probes because of this pylon is worth in gold, not in minerals. So we have Citadel of Adun from Dawid, so we know that he recently likes to play gateway style man. Many gateways and very powerful pressure. And fourth first, so probably this upgrade is aimed to do some kind of maybe +1 timing or something like that. Oh no, this is Arbiter first, excuse me. So this time this is Arbiter first, and I like this choice. I like this choice because this is a map where stasis can help you a lot, and the good recall. Imagine Terran having to defend this base and this base. It's impossible, right? But Dawid with the pylon, you will see what's going on. He is already standing here, like this observer will see those vultures as well. Now Dawid probably is thinking, where are those units? And we see some vultures placing mines. And yeah, he's killing those pylons. I like this choice because those drops wouldn't do too much, so killing pylons for free, it's better to do it earlier, right? Because the less Protoss has, the more influence this damage will get to this person, to this race. And we have Arbiter Tribunal, and let's say that thanks to killing those pylons, maybe Terror will... maybe the world will be supply blocked? Oh, he took the mine. There are 3 goons in the natural as well, so Dawid is very careful as always. We are seeing even a raid to deny some shuttle plays, but Dawid is lacking a lot of gas. Like he would want to have more gas because it would give him an option to play Arbiter. Very nice harassment from Terror. There is 1 tank here. Oh, 2 tanks here. Okay, so that's actually more than Gosu. Oh, but is he escaping from here? Yeah, he was probably looking for the probes, right? I don't even know. He should have a siege mode, right? But I don't even know. I really like this aggression from Terror, though. He plays a really good game. I'm wondering if he was scanning. I think he was not scanning, but it would be good to maybe scan the main base and see what's going on, because right now he's playing blindly. But you can make some kind of counter-attack blindly as well. Oh, and again, supply block, so... Yeah, I mean, supply block-ish. And this drop is doing what he can. The ult is expanding and expanding and expanding. We can see that Arbiter Tribunal has been seen by Terror, so he will know what he's playing against. And again, it will be additional pylon that will have to be constructed. Additional gateways from Dawid. I think that he started building a little bit in bad position his buildings, and now he will not have enough space for the he will not have enough space for the gateways, at least it looks this way. This is very nice push from Terror. He should mind this position up. At the same time, he's siege moding the natural. Oh, there is some kind of shuttle here with the Zealots, but yeah, the Zealots are doing a lot of splash damage. At the same time, Terror did wanted to drop the tank here, but it didn't work as well as he thought. So there will be some kind of counter attack from the world. At the same time, I don't know if pure reinforcements from Terror will be enough to defend it, but I think it's more like a cutting reinforcements than... Oh, yeah, probably it's more of a cutting reinforcements than trying to counter attack, right? Oh, I really like those mines because they will give vision. So, is Dawid really attacking right now? Oh, this is a lot of units dying. Dawid is trying his best. Oh, look at this stasis, and now this is the moment when you want to attack as a Protoss, because this, like, yeah, storm, stasis, anything, you name it. I think Terror should try to build some kind of position to maybe to defend those in future. But those 2 tanks will simply die. Really like target firing over here. And it looks like Terror will lose these 5 tanks for free. He should scan the perfect... Yeah, the scan is very important now. As you can see, he killed 3 tanks with the scan. But I think the pressure has been held, right? The pressure has been held. The world was able to defend. GG from Terror, and Dawid is winning against Terror, which means that we will have now Dawid versus Ziki, right? Mr. Yes, I talked with Scarlett, we have appointment with her, but we will have to wait. We would have to have second season up. But yeah, I talked with Scarlett and we might see her. Okay, so it's going to be Ziki versus the world. Oh, this is not it. This is the map, guys. This is the map. Who will be the final guy? Okay, Devils versus Ziki. The last match. Who will be the winner of BSL Season 1? The last day of the last game of the last day of the British Championships. So huge thanks guys for watching and let's get to the game 1. So, bottom left, orange player, Super Gosurek, directly from Hungary. Super Gosurek, he showed us incredible ZVP against Zanhol. This is Ziki! And his opponent, Super Gosu Protoss from Russia, who showed us some incredible PvT and PvP and many great games. This is our BSL 14 runner-up, this is Dawid. Okay, this is fantastic introduction. We have 3 points for Protoss, 3 points for Zerg. And 1 for Terra. We don't have the color changes, so let's see what will be the... Oh wow, we already have some kind of a sneaky build orders. We have a gateway first from the world. And this is a good location for it, right? Because this is actually a good map. Every map is good map for Protoss, right? I'm wondering what would Ziki do if the world would start cannon rushing him here. He could probably make a ferret hatchery here and then sun crash those cannons, right? No pylon from the wall? Or I'm blind? Or maybe he is just doing it on purpose. He is not making pylon because he wants to make Nexus. That's weird. Now he realized probably that he's subject. Okay. Oh yeah, so he forgot about it. Okay. So the spawning pool has been created. Mr. Ziki will create second base here, but he wants to scout probably a little bit more. Or he wants to delay this Zilot for as long as he can. So he wants this Zilot to, like, as you can see, he's buying some time. Those are very hard things to do because one bad move and you are losing a drone, especially that this probe also very horny, like he wants to kill this drone as badly as it's possible. Oh, I didn't realize that this is a thing here. That would be such a good micro. Incredible, and he is able to have a Nexus almost done right now. Very nice micro from Ziki as well. So players are doing whatever is possible to gain small advantage, but looks like there is a huge delay for the world right now, for Ziki right now, because we can see that the world is playing the easiest build possible, which is Pylon, Gateway, Zilot, Nexus, Pylon, Assimilators, Forge, Cybernetic Core, Forge, and then the Cannon. When normally it should be Pylon, Forge, 4 Cannons, and Nexus. But no, Protoss players are very greedy. And let's see if it will be punishable. For now it isn't. As you can see, Dicky is abusing this building placement. I really like it. But now he made a mistake of allowing Devil to get out. Now he will realize, okay, the Stargate is almost done. Mr. Ziki is like he built some of the links here. I'm wondering what kind of a strategy he will choose to play. Those 4 Zealots are applying so much pressure, and the hardest thing about it is that you can't send links from this hatchery to defend this hatchery. So actually you probably need to make even a sunken, right? Because you can't spend larvas till the end of the world for the links. And the worst part is that this tanker will not be on time. So I'm wondering whether the drone drill or maybe some links will pop out. I think this is the best possible engagement for Ziki. So he should be able to defend it without big of a problem. But this Corsair will be able to deal a lot of damage. Probably a lot of damage, because Spire is halfway done, so one Overload will die for sure. This defense was actually perfect from Ziki. Oh, we have robotics facility, so Devil decides to play, okay, I want to play the, like, I don't know how it is called, Corsair River style, or is it some more sophisticated name for this style? Okay, so it looks like what? Two Overlords died. I thought my StarCraft died. 2 Overlords died, but I really think that they will delay Ziki too much this game. First of all, Ziki should have one more hatchery till now. And second of all, He's not having enough drones. Right? Like maybe I'm just like seeing myself in this game and not seeing option to win. So I think that if I can win, then Ziki will not win. Ooh, that was oh my god, that was so close. Those greedy guys. Oh my god, don't tell me that you will miss it. They would. Dawid knows how to have fun, right? Oh, but those zealots might be scouted. And they are scouted. Ziki didn't realize that they are going here. I don't know. Oh, maybe he did, because... Ah. Oh, so he will want to target fire the spire? Oh, target firing the gas is great as well. I think Ziki is waiting for the good saturation of drones to being able to start producing mutas. I'm pretty sure that the Carbis upgrade is being researched. But look at Dawid, he already has 6 Corsairs with +1 weapon, and this is a river. I'm pretty sure that this is a river. So Ziki badly needs those Hydras, those mutas right now, or he will have no units to defend against this river, because this river works like a sunken. He can breach those like a tank. He can breach those sunkens without that big of a problem. And the big thing is, oh, but also the overlays, right? Still five Corsairs are left. I think that this is too much damage for the Zerg already. He is losing overloads. He will be supply blocked. Oh, if he would catch maybe this shuttle, maybe it would work. But now, how many kills? 5. Okay. One more. This is 11 already. And it looks like Dawid was able to adjust to this map a little bit better than Ziki. He was able to apply so much pressure. So, nice catch from Ziki, but... Oh, look at that! You can't go through, you little scarab. Ha! At least I can see how scarab looks like before exploding. Oh, it can go through. Okay, so Mr. Ziki is fighting. You probably don't know how good of a situation Dawid has right now, right? Because it's 90 supply to 35. And those corridors now with +1, if they will kill this tank, I think the Ziki will defend it, but look at that, there was this was target firing the drones, so he understands how much damage he dealt. But I like that Ziki is not giving up. Actually, why would he? He killed the Corsairs, he killed the rivers. Oh, there will be a lot of Corsairs soon. So yeah, Dawid recognizes. The only option for my opponent to come back to this game is mass mutas. So let's make triple Stargate Corsairs and not let this happen. So guys, next week we will have Easter, so there will be no BSL next week. I will have a day. This is my last stream till next Thursday because I'm going home. I'm going back to Lublin. So yeah, that's what I wanted to say to you guys. I was streaming aplenty last 2 months, so I hope you will get rest. Oh, are we gonna see the scouts? If we're gonna see the scouts, that's... We can see fleet beacon, which might mean Corsairs plus... Oh, it might be scouts actually. Oh no. It is like playing with fire, because then Ziki might revenge for that in future. Look at that, it's 60 to 100, so it's not the end of the world, right? I mean, I don't see how Ziki could fight against 10 Corsairs, soon to be 13 Corsairs. We have plus 2 Carpace, and like, it's really hard to judge how many Corsairs it is, whether it's 12 or 7, right? So now he will see how quickly everything is just dying, and be probably like, oops, GG. So Mr. Ziki, but he was playing as good as he can. So really good game from Mr. Ziki, really good game from Mr. Dawid, and Mr. Dawid is again champion. He's a champion again. He won, super champion. Congratulations, guys! It was all for you. All those 10 days, all those five Thursdays when I had to wake up at 3 a.m. But today we are having the day 10, and day 10 is finished. So, guys, huge thanks for watching. It was my first event on Trovo. This is the last day of playoffs. We will have the semi-finals and finals, but it will be in 2 weeks. So definitely follow this channel, check out all the BSL pages, check out BSL YouTube. I will try to sit today and cut the videos and schedule some YouTubes when I will be gone. So this should be fine. Please remember to play in BSL 15. Let your friends know that BSL 15 is extended, that we will make continent championships for each continent, and top 16 players from each continent will advance to the Pro League. So compared to the previous season when we had 28 players advancing to the Pro League, this season we will have 64 spots. So we will need more players to participate, because if we have 64 players in the Pro League, it means that we need additional players for Gosu, Hasu and Choco. So please guys, make sure that you will be able to be watching. I lost myself what I was saying. I don't know, but I think I was saying that everything is great, and yeah, and you guys should follow everything and let your friends know that BSL is up. And yeah. Mr. Azriga, it's not rest in peace yet, because we will still have semi-finals and finals. Next Thursday there will be, I mean, I will probably do the stream, because next Thursday I'm coming back from my family, from my parents' home, because we are going to Christmas to the city where we was born and raised with my wife, and we will be gone for a few days. But when I will come back, I will definitely, there will be ladder tournaments, so definitely play in the ladder, because there will be ladder tournaments, and there will be many like small events which I have planned to organize. I think it will be great. Overall, I'm positive about the future, but if you guys are streaming on Trovo, I will appreciate if you will stream with BSL Vibe Tag, because it might help me. Maybe I will get some prize pool for BSL thanks to that in future. So if it makes you no difference, I will appreciate if you will all stream with BSL Vibe Tag. Not Christmas, Easter, right? This is how it's called.